Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. What's up Team Mendoza? How's your day going? I hope it's good. So this is kind of a random video. I wasn't sure if I was gonna share this experience with you guys, but I did promise that in 2023 that I would be more open with you guys and just kind of talk about more of my personal life, I guess. I don't know if you guys do know, but recently I just had surgery. I got my fifth metatarsal broken. My ligament took it out and it just broke in a 90-degree angle, so I had to get a screw in my foot and get that all fixed up. I'm currently recovering from that. But recently, what you guys do not know is I went through a very traumatic experience, I would say. It was my first car accident. I've never been in a car accident. I've never experienced that type of just jolting and pain, I guess. We were coming down the freeway and I was with my mom. Thankfully, we were in my mom's truck. So we were just driving down the freeway and all of a sudden, all I remember is my phone getting tilted to the back. I was like this by the time I remember, and it just happened like that. And what made it worse is the airbags in our truck did not go off at all. And turns out that we have like a manufacturer problem with that truck in that style. So I was like, are you serious? Could have been more protected than I already was. But I got jolted so bad that my left side, my entire left side, I could probably show you. So my left side, like right here, I'm in pain. All this just feels super, super uncomfortable. And I told the doctor, I was like, hey doc, this doesn't feel right. And they gave me more physical therapy. They gave me more time to heal, but I also broke my fifth metatarsal, and just this entire left side of my body is just done. My body feels like a 60-year-old man. That's what I always say. But I was not expecting that at all. And I was like, I didn't care about myself at that point because I was with my mom. So I looked to my left and I'm like, Mom, are you okay? And my mom, like, she just looked like she was in pain because her neck got jolted, and I guess her right hip as well. So we were both in pain. We didn't know what happened. It was also her first accident, my first accident. So we were just in shock, I would say. Mind you, we were on a busy freeway on the side of the road, and I look behind me and I just see a car with airbags out and their entire car was just squished in. And I was like, what happened? The type of person I am is I need to go check on that person. Now that I've checked on my mom, she's okay. We need to get an ambulance here. We need to get help. So I get on the phone, I get help, and then I go immediately help the other person in the car. Turns out she was drunk. So she gets out of the car, and the first thing that she said, mind you, my mom's life was at risk, my life was at risk, and we don't know what could have happened in that moment. There was a big rig right next to us, and all I remember is just getting jolted. So I don't know. Thank God God was with us, because our car could have literally just spun under the big rig and we would have been done. So the first thing this lady says is, oh my God, I'm gonna be late for work. And mind you, the shock in my eyes was she did not care about if we were okay. She did not care about anything. She was like, I'm gonna be late for work. And I was just like, wow. Like, I was like, okay. But the mature person I am, I was like, are you okay? Like, are you experiencing anything? She's like, no. She's like, this is my second car accident today. And that's, guys, mind you, that's when I smelt the alcohol, and I was like, oh, she's an alcoholic. She's drunk. I was like, okay. I need to make sure that she doesn't leave the scene. She doesn't call anyone to pick her up and just leave her car there. I'm like, no, I need to hold her responsible for this, because this is not okay. You do not drink and drive. That is not okay with me. And look at what you did. You could have risked both of our lives, all of our lives, because you wanted to drink and drive. And not only that, you're late for work. Like, are you serious right now? So she goes back in her car. People are passing by, flipping her off, honking, just pissed off. And I was like, well, that's where humanity goes. Like, really, no one stopped to help us out or nothing. They were just going. I was just like, wow, that's super interesting. Not that I want anyone to stop and risk their life too, because you never know. We are on a busy freeway, so I gave them benefit of the doubt. So I was like, okay, my mom's safe, I'm safe. We are injured, but I'm like, okay, I need to get her sitting down somewhere where we have more control so she doesn't try to take off. Because her car was messed up, but she was still trying to start her car. And I was like, okay. So I get her out of the car. I was like, hey, I need you to sit down right here. Have your ID ready and stuff like that. So when CHP pulls up, we can immediately just tell them the situation. I can get me and my mom to the hospital. We can get checked out, make sure nothing is broken, because at the time I thought my lower back was broken. I felt such a jolt where my back was just done, over with. And I was just like, okay. So I was remaining calm. I looked at the situation and I was just like, I need to be the calm one here since everyone else is freaking out. My mom was just in so much pain. So I was like, okay, let's do this. I was like, okay, you just sit there. I go in her car. I try to start it, and I started it, and I moved it out the way because that was also risking our lives, because we were on the side of the road. There's 3 other lanes. If a car hits her car, it's going to hit us and then the truck again, and then we're all going to be in danger. So I took control of the situation, moved her car. Her car was like limping, but I was just gassing that baby in, and I moved it to the side where no other car could possibly hit it or scrape it. While all this is happening, CHP pulls up, and then she starts hysterically crying and crying and crying. She's like, I don't know what happened. She was like, my car didn't want to brake. The brakes are not working. Mind you, I literally drove her car to the side. Her brakes were working fine. She was like, I need to get to work. I need to get to work. And the CHP officer was just looking at her in disbelief, like, ma'am, like, you need to go to the hospital. We need to get these folks in the hospital. What is your problem? Why are you so worried about work? So another car pulls up, and I guess her boyfriend comes up to us, and he's all like, oh, where's my girlfriend at? Is she okay? Well, she needs to get in my car right now. CHP's like, sir, you need to calm down. I get that this is your girlfriend, but she's involved in a car accident, and we need to figure everything out. Turns out she's an alcoholic. She's had 2 car accidents prior to this one. This is her 3rd car, and her boyfriend was just trying to get her out of this mess because they tell her, hey, stop drinking and driving. You're going to kill someone. She has no license, no insurance, no nothing. And we were just in a messed up situation where we were like, we just want her to get help. Like, thankfully we're blessed and we're alive. That's all we care about. We need to get to the hospital like right now because my mom's in pain, I'm in pain, but it's still doable. I'm still kind of getting up, but my back is about to give up. I need to go get help. So they send an ambulance for both of us. They get us to our hospital, our local hospital. We get checked out. Thankfully for me, my left hip was kind of strained. My ligament to my, I think it's like to my knee, I forgot what that is called, but that was torn. And my right side on my lower back, that was kind of moved. So I was like, okay, those are fixable with physical therapy and a chiropractor. I'm alive. Like, I could have been dead. That's very serious. I take car accidents and just driving very seriously for me, because I've had one of my closest friends die from a car accident, and it wasn't her fault. It was the person she was driving with, and they were both drunk, so they both equally got into that car. But yeah, I lost a good friend of mine, and I just hear about these crazy accidents, and I'm like, wow, there's Uber, there's Lyft, there's a friend, a family member, a cousin. Like, don't risk it, guys. Don't go drinking and driving because you could kill someone, and it's serious. So I told the CHP officer, I was like, I smell alcohol, and I don't know if you guys want to search their car or do your thing, but I smell alcohol. She is under the influence of something else, and she's just focused about going to work. So I pray that you guys handle the situation right and you get her the help. That's all we want. We're going to go get checked out. So turns out it is what it is. Thankfully, my mom just had some torn ligaments as well because she got jolted, and her neck, she has like a sprained neck. So they kind of put something for her neck, and they're just giving her like injections, chiropractor, and physical therapy now. She's actually healing herself. My body is kind of taking a little bit more time because I did break my foot as well, plus this car accident. So my body's just taking a little bit longer to heal, and it's just been a journey, guys. But I kind of wanted to share this with you guys. I just came from the gym, so I have my low protein shake right here. So I just wanted to come and share this experience with you guys. Have you guys been in any car accidents? What was your reaction like? Because I was literally like looking outside the window, and all of a sudden my phone's jolted to the back of the truck. I was like sitting like this. No airbags were put out, and my body just felt like it got sprung and then back together. Sprung and back together. That's how it felt. So it happened just like that. And when they tell you it happens like that, it happens like that, guys. Believe what they say, because now I understand what a car accident feels like and the dangers of it. Because I've always seen it, heard stories, but I've never actually been in one until today. And it's just one of the most scariest feelings ever. And I would not wish that on anybody. So please drive safe. Wear your seatbelt. I know that if I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, I could have been jolted outside and I would have been somewhere on the freeway scattered. So I'm very thankful I was wearing my seatbelt. But yeah, guys, it happens just like that. Never take your life for granted, guys, because you don't know when's your last day. And I'm just thankful to be alive. I'm thankful for my mom being alive. I'm just thankful that we were safe. I'm thankful for that girl being safe, and I pray that she gets the help. I haven't heard anything from my attorneys or everyone involved as of today, but hopefully we get some justice, and I really want her to get some rehab or just help so she doesn't injure or hurt herself. All I care about is her well-being and the well-being of others. That's not okay. I mean, no person like that deserves a car, yet alone driving a motor vehicle. Not gonna happen on my watch. I will make sure that I do the best that I can to get her help, because it's very dangerous. So I kind of want to just share my experience, my first car accident. It hasn't been easy, guys. This journey has been one of the most craziest journeys of my life, of just healing my body. I feel my body healing every day, but just lately, I have a screw in my foot, my ligaments are messed up, my back's messed up. I just recently went to the chiropractor. They said I had uneven hips, so they had to fix that. So now my hips are even, and I do x-rays tomorrow to check up on my foot and my ligament and how it's healing. So far, I could barely move it to the left, but we are getting healthier, we are recovering, and we are getting better. Thankfully, my mom is also recovering and getting better, so we're just thriving, guys. But never take your life for granted, and make sure you drive safe. Make sure you wear your seatbelt and do not drink and drive. I don't care if you have to walk back home. Just be safe, guys. Thank you so much, Felipemendozaa, for watching this video. If you have any questions down below, or you have an accident story, please share them down below, because when I'm at physical therapy, I like reading your guys' comments, or I like reading your guys' motivation. It really motivates me, and I know that my body's gonna be okay and I'm gonna heal in time. I love you guys so much. If you like videos like these and me just getting more personal and sit down videos like this, let me know. Give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and join the Team Mendoza family. I love you, Team Mendoza.